here at the new Matt Clark. How are each and every one of you doing on this amazing Thursday? I'm doing great. My girl's doing great. My family's doing great. Hope each and every one of you are doing great. I hope you're having a great week. And I hope you're having a great start to your new year. If you could please hit that like button, subscribe button, bell notification button so you get all my videos when they're new. If you could share with somebody on social media, help spread the message, help spread the word, that'd be amazing. And there's a PayPal option if you'd like to donate, help support the channel. The link is in the description of most of my videos. So what's up? Happy New Year. Happy New Year, man. 2022 is behind us. Shaky year, right? Now we're in 2023 and it's time to make some New Year's resolutions. I got some New Year's resolutions, I want to live healthier. I want to change the diet a little bit so I'm not eating so much BS and making myself gain so much damn weight. I'd love to quit smoking cigarettes in 2023, and then there's stuff about career, etc. that obviously I'd like to elevate. My email, what up? Charger, what up? Hold on a second here. What's up, man? What's up, dogs? Who's that? Jasmine, St. Croix, Charger, and my email. How you guys doing? With 2022 being so crazy, is it possible that we have a crazier year? I guess it is, right? It's always possible the way things work. And we'll see how it goes, Let's think positively, but at the same time be realistic and understand that, things are a little bit twisted out here sometimes. Nick, what's up, my brother? Hope things are good for you, man. Happy New Year to you too. When some more people come in here, we'll be able to talk about some things. I don't have any set topics. If there's anything that you guys want to talk about, we can do that. And, I like to answer questions. I answer as many as I can. And we just chop it up. That's what we do. Nick knows that. So, I do have some plans. Hopefully, I'm going to get off my couch and finally go back to social media so I can do some interviews. It's important. Luis, Happy New Year. I have some New Year's resolutions too. Some only start next week. Clean more, cook new dishes, and more. Shout out to you. Things are nice. All right. Saad Khan, is there any way to transfer from a provincial jail to a federal if you have stomach issues? Zero. If your charges are not federal, you are not going to, if your sentence is not federal, you are not going to a federal prison. Old John Crow, man, what's up? How you doing? Happy New Year's to you. The guy and the girl that killed the cop officer, what's life going to be like for them? Honestly, man, if you're in prison for killing a cop, you're a celebrity. You're a celebrity. As long as you're not like a weirdo on top of that, you're a celebrity. It is what it is, I've met a couple guys in my life that were doing time for killing cops, and they're all celebrities, institutional celebrities. Larry Benson, what's up? Urban Burner, what's up? How you doing? Just here for the new year, man. Checking in to see what's up. Let's start this new year out. We're gonna have a good year, man. We're all gonna think positively, and we're all gonna manifest the energy that we want. COs, yes. So if you're talking about the COs, then you're definitely going to, at least in the beginning for sure, in provincial for sure. When you're going through the cop shop, for sure, you're going to be in that police station probably for weeks, days, weeks, right? They're gonna make you shake it out. But once you get into the pen or whatever, wherever you're doing your time, if you get found guilty, uh, celebrity, man. But you're right. The COs are definitely going to be paying attention to what you're doing more. Did the staff act shitty towards those people you knew who harmed police? No, but the guys that I knew that killed police had already been in for like 25 years. You know what I mean? So I would say no. But I'm sure when they first started their sentence, things were going to be a little different. Sometimes they run the heat in the paddy wagon for no reason, just to mess with you, man. Listen, there are very few things in this world that I hate. One of those things are paddy wagon rides. Like, man, you're cramped up, too many people in one box, total safety hazard. If that thing crashes, flips, rolls, you're all screwed because you're all chained together. Man, I've seen guys get beat up badly in the paddy wagons. Forget about the damn cameras. That shit don't even matter. I've also like burned it down and had a fun time in the paddy wagon before. So summer court trips are the worst. That's a fact. Hello, brother. Been following you a while. Please look up Wolf in Priest Clothing. My life story. And we have a lot in common. All right. I'll check it out. You know, I think when you come out of prison, you have to learn, even if you're a wolf, you have to learn to be a wolf in sheep's clothing. You know what I'm saying? And that doesn't mean you have to act like a sheep, but you have to act like everybody else. If you want to stay out, man, because aggression, intimidation, all of these things when it comes to civilians terrifies them, man. Terrifies them. Like when I was in treatment, these guys every day are in the office saying that I am intimidating them, like for some reason making them uncomfortable. I'm not even cracking to these dudes. It's literally just my energy. I had a friend who was locked up in southern USA and he got put on an incorrect paddy wagon and went on this huge milk run, lengthy trip. The thing crashed. Yeah, that's a fact. You ever see the guy that they threw into the paddy wagon and they stopped really hard and he like paralyzed from the neck down now? Yeah. You know? So when you get out, you got to learn to be around civilians. And that used to mess me up in the past, you know, being too temperamental, wilding out, trying to fight people, just dumb shit that most people in the real world aren't ready for and don't want to fight you. You know, most guys never been in a fight in their life. So there's a certain way you have to carry yourself in life, man. There just is. Or you're going to spend your life in prison or just losing. Terry, what's up? Happy New Year. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to be, you know, an exister. I call them people that just day by day go to work, come home, pay their taxes. When they die, you never hear nothing about them. Their life is just average, right? I'm not saying do that. I'm just saying, like, there's a way that you carry yourself in prison and there's a way that you carry yourself on the street. And a lot of guys, when they get out from prison, have a hard time shutting that off, you know? And that can stunt your progression when it comes to work, relationships, you know, and just day to day. So, Steven Stuckey, what's up, bro? Appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Neil, hey Matt, I'm going inside. I'm going in on a multiple bank robbery charges on the 20th. Is there any tips you have for me? I'm a small Indian kid. Not that I let people step on me, but I'm small. You'll be all right, man. Just find your Indian brother and you'll be Chris. Yeah, exactly. You've been out 9 years and you still got prison traits. That's a fact. That's institutionalized, right? Institutional values, and they're not all horrible, but sometimes the ones that we carry on are the ones that we shouldn't. That is just a fact. So, but I would say, Saad, just be yourself, man. I can relate, Matt. Some idiot a few years ago called me a goof for walking my dog with no leash. Instantly, I squared off with him. He totally didn't expect it, but those jail rules. That's a fact. Like most civilians, if you start firing off on them, they're going to be hurt. They're not going to have a clue what hit them. So sometimes you gotta recognize a threat for what it is. I'm not saying that doesn't mean that you should never be ready for a beef or a fight or action or whatever it is, but like most guys in your day to day, right? They just talk. They're not used to anybody actually confronting them physically, so they do it and do it. And there's a way to confront somebody without putting yourself at risk of going to prison or whatever. Some guys, oh, I'm gonna blast you when I see you, or I'm gonna stab you up. I'll kill you. This shit is dumb. That's just how you get yourself arrested. Just think about this. Look at the stuff that's happening right now with Tate. You see this Andrew Tate stuff, right? Arrested for this human trafficking stuff. And guess where they're getting all the evidence from? Himself. This self-snitching thing has gotten out of control, man. Like guys slapping guys down, going online and talking about it. Guys slapping guys out while they're doing their Facebook Live. 1 million views for life in prison. It's crazy, man. Clout has brought the real out in people. What I mean by that is when a little bit of fame and money is offered to somebody, you're going to see that true person. You're going to see that person's true character. Another problem with social media is that it has given people an opportunity to talk that would never talk. I live not far from Millhaven. I came across you when I researched Kingston Pen. Shout out to you, the bandit. Eddie 416, shout out to you. Tell Norms I said love. Tell him I'm going to be on social media soon, and I'm going to reach out. I just hate it, man. The negativity, I hate it. I feel like I don't get anything positive out of social media other than my YouTube stuff, but I can do the YouTube without being on Facebook or Instagram. Hey, Matt, when I was in Calgary Remand, I put a towel on the back of my coveralls and drew a Superman album on my shirt and beat someone up dressed like Superman. Drew a Superman emblem on my shirt. My nickname was Super Mackenzie. So, were you a crash test dummy? Were you crashing out, bro? You're crashing out for the block. I'm not on social media. I keep YouTube to learn car hacks. Yeah. Yeah, how did you get bail for that? For a bunch of armed robberies? If it's your first offense, they're robberies, but not with a firearm, like they're notes, it's possible, man. VJ, thank you for the $27.99, man. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. How would I meet with my legal rep inside? I'd like it to be private, but I know they can be assholes. What do you mean? How do you meet with your lawyer when you're inside? Is that what you mean? I don't understand the question. If you could rephrase that for me. How would I? Exactly. Okay. You can always have a lawyer visit. When I walk to the store, I can hear the officers at the range. Damn, you're that close? Mel M. Happy New Year, Matt. Thanks for doing these videos. My son is now at Joesville and doing better than at Lindsay. I play your videos for him. Your last 2 videos were super good vibes. Love the energy. Appreciate that. Shout out to him, man. Free up. I'd like to meet with my lawyer in private. So they'll just allow it? Yeah. It's not that they just allow it. They have to allow it. It seems like some of the chat isn't showing up for me. Weird. That is weird, Nick. Or just slowly. Yeah, I felt like it was acting a little crazy at the beginning. Matt, I fuck with you, but you don't like me because of my charge. Damn! What are you saying? You're the head hound of the pound? Possession of jelly beans with intent to diddle, or is those the charges? Hey, Fern Gully says, what's up? Who? Cali Nuts, what's up? See, I can't see the last message you spoke on. Crazy. Nah, bro, criminal harassment against my baby moms. Oh, yeah. What? Like, listen, I don't hate anybody if they're not a sex offender. You know? I think it's a weird charge, for sure. But, like, you know, love is a crazy thing. I can't remember the exact story, so maybe something you did trip me out a bit. But, Light on the Hill, what's up, my brother? Michael Ferris, what's up? Shout out to you. The Michael Jackson joke. I got a bunch, man. How can you tell it's bedtime in Michael Jackson's house? The big hand touches the little hand. What is Christmas meal at Lakeshore? What? I don't get it. What's Lakeshore? I don't understand. Appreciate that, Nick. Nav, went to jail watching this guy, and now I'm out 2 years later. Well, shout out to you, man. Free up. Forget that jail shit. Waste your time with it no more. Need to get some old school in here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the old schools. You know how many guys I met in my life with the nickname Old School? It's pretty funny. Sorry, I gotta check something here quick. Okay. Lakeshore Jail Facility, what they give out for Christmas. I don't know what Lakeshore Jail, you mean the South? So if you're in the Toronto South, which is on Lakeshore, you are probably going to get a nice, delicious, floating slice of turkey loaf, which is going to have some dry meat and some dark meat combined in a beautiful loaf. It's going to be floating in a pool of delicious gravy. And after that, mashed potatoes, probably get a little bit of liquid mashed potatoes and some carrots. You're blocked. What do you mean you're blocked? You're here, aren't you? If I blocked you, it's because you were being a weirdo. I don't just block somebody because they have a harassment charge. There had to have been more than that. Right when light and dark combo loaf. That's it. The pukey face got me. Matt, you got me scared. I've been in GP with that charge. Yeah, you can be in GP with a harassment charge. You're not going to be running around, though, bragging to everybody I'm on a harassment charge. if you did that in somewhere like the Dot or something, you at least in my time, you'd have issues. If you just did your own thing, it's not like a sex beef. Guys are probably gonna leave you alone, but they're gonna call you a weirdo for sure. You ever went to the East? Not gonna lie, the East, at least before, I don't know what the East food is like now because of the budget cuts and all this shit. But listen, when I started doing adult time, the East and the West had the best food in the GTA. That's a fact. You get jerk chicken, rice and peas. You get like double hamburgers. The Don too. You know, big food. If you're in the building, go up, hit that like button. VJ for the $27.99 piece before. I appreciate you. $27.86. I appreciate you, man. I know I said it before, but thank you very much. Don and West. Yeah. The Don and the West were better, but the East was still better than like Lindsay and all these places are now. Hey, Matt, love your stuff. Just looking out for my son for 3 bank robberies. How much time would he be looking at? First time offender. Is there a firearm used or no? A threat of a firearm used or no? Or was it just give me your money on the note? They still, yeah, they gave you beef curry before too. With the little cubes of curry. I remember that. It's on site with weirdos. When you're doing time, as soon as somebody comes up and tells you they're a weirdo, you know there's guys there that are weirdos, but they're not going to come up and tell you I'm a weirdo, you know? It's just not the way it goes. Matt, when you say the East, you don't mean no. I mean the East Detention Center in Scarborough. My last pen bit was the Bay. Hey, yeah. I got lots of homies in the Bay. Exactly. And it also depends on if there's a firearm involved or at least the threat of a firearm involved. Because with the threat of a firearm or a firearm involved for 3 bank robberies, first offense, you're probably looking at 10 years. Seriously. 8 to 10 years. But if there's no firearm, if it's just notes, like just give me the money, 6, maybe 4 to 6. No firearm, but an officer was injured with a knife. The ag assault charge was dropped. Yeah, I'd say 4 to 6 if he's convicted on everything. If you plead down, maybe 3 first offense. But I'd say 4 to 6, maybe 3 to 5, in that range. Oh, damn, sounds bad. What about age? Does it play a role with how you're treated by other inmates? Yeah, I'd say that, like, I wouldn't say 45 would be treated differently than 18, but I would definitely say 65 would be treated differently than 18. Fam, I seen your son in the paper while I was in. In the paper while I was in. He got bail right even before the... Yeah. Well, go on, bro. How are you? Newborn assassin. You already know, player. Just chilling. Happy New Year, man. Okay. No younger guys don't... No respect. They'll bang you up. Yeah, they don't give no respect. But there's... Like, okay, so listen. When I started doing time, just being a pen timer gave you respect. Once you were doing pen time, you could pretty much go to any block in the province and you were good. When I started doing time. But now, the young guys don't really give a shit about that because they don't give a shit about anything, right? But I will say, man, there's still an age where if you're that old, people are probably going to just allow you, right? You might not get everything you want, your food, whatever, but like you're probably not going to get punched on or nothing like that, you know? Have you seen people go straight to minimum? Yeah, yeah, for sure. Many times. In the pen? Yeah, damn right. That's a fact. Kids today are super dangerous. Listen, 15 to 21-year-olds are the most dangerous. You don't quite grasp the concept of consequences yet at that age, you know? You're kind of just out there like, I don't give a fuck. And when you're a young offender, you care even less because you know that the likelihood of you getting life is pretty slim. You're going to get life 7 if you get a life. Sometimes you do have to earn that respect. That is a fact. Yeah, the Don is a crazy place, man. But at the same time, once you're comfortable in the Don, it's one of the better buckets to do time in. If you have respect on your block and you can live there, there's more smoke, there's more partying and chilling and just relaxing there than pretty much anywhere. Freedom, you know? So you're just going to see a lot of violence. You're going to see a lot of fights. But like if you're on the block, it's not typically you, it's new guys and shit. Typically, or beefs that pop up on the block. What do you think about the guy who killed that officer? Think they're going to reform bail? I have no idea. And I don't know. I don't know enough about the circumstances. I should probably look into it, but I'm not going to judge him, you know. I've personally been harassed by officers. Now, that doesn't mean you go blast them or that makes an excuse to shoot and kill a cop, right? But, like, you don't know what this guy's gone through in his life, his mental health state. Until I know, like, I'm not going to judge him, you know. Sometimes people can drive you, man. They can drive you mad. And I've personally had cops make their life mission to get me, you know, even when I'm trying to do the right thing. So I'm not gonna say that it's right, but I'm not gonna judge the man. He could be crazy, you know. You don't know. So he could be clinically diagnosed schizophrenic. You just never know, man. So until I know for sure, I'm not gonna really swear Don the best ever. I never been in the New South. Are Canadian prisons the same as American prisons? Prison is prison, but no. The American prisons are way more violent. Matt, if I seen you in jail, I think you could bang me out. You're pretty big. Yeah, but why would I bang you out? For what? Thoughts on the Idaho killer being caught? He killed the 4 students in the house. This shit's weirdo shit to me. That is weirdo shit. You know, serial killing a room of girls or like, you know, taking out prostitutes. Anything like that is weirdo stuff. Some angry ass bitch made dude, right, who can't handle the stresses and the issues from his own life. He wants to take out all his frustrations and anger towards his mother or whoever he's pissed at towards these people. You know, it's weirdo shit. I don't respect that shit at all. You know, killing civilians to me, and I don't mean like killing a civilian because, you know, you could get in a fight with a civilian, he's kicking your ass and you kill him. But like, just like senseless homicides, serial killer, like weirdo sex killings or revenge killings where somebody kills 30 innocent kids, or it's weirdo shit. That's no respect shit. That's not gangster. Can you talk about your chance to speak at sentencing to the judge? Yeah, you get a chance to speak. You get a chance to try to like own acceptability or responsibility for your actions. But you also have to remember that the decision has already been made, you know. By the time you get an opportunity to say what you want to say, or try to like leave mitigating factors or whatever, your case has already been decided. If you're going to plead guilty and accept responsibilities, accept responsibilities. But don't don't do that shit. That shit makes you look worse. Just say, I'm guilty. And you have anything to say? Yeah, I apologize to the victims. Done. Have you seen people check in as soon as they get on the range? Many times. The youth of this generation don't respect their OG. They didn't respect no one. It's crazy how many kids are crashing out nowadays at a young age. It's a fact, bro. The most dangerous kids are like 15, 16, 17 years old with a gun. That's the most dangerous person. Yo, you had me laughing in the... Yeah, don't do that shit. Don't. It's not going to help. They know you're a criminal. If you get up there and try to like victimize yourself, it doesn't help. Matt, you were on the Gaza range, right? Yeah. 2A backside, right? 2A backside. Yeah. Yeah. And I don't mention names, but yeah. I don't mention names on my channel, brother. But, I know that range. So, are there whole PC ranges in Fed like there are in provincial? There are, but those PC ranges are like super, super, super PC. If you're on a range with those guys, you're like a super SO. You're like a Paul Bernardo or something like that, because most of the guys are just hidden in the population. I haven't read New Bill C5. I'd have to look at it. Yeah, that was corny of me. Sorry for the dress snitch. No, you're all right, bro. Have you seen American inmates in Canadian prisons or jail? Yeah, 100%. 100%. I'm on here for like 2 more minutes, guys. I still gotta go out, man. I'm busy as hell all the time. My life just never stops, man. Can't believe Millhaven is PC now. It's crazy. The thing is, like, I hate saying that the maxes are PCs, because most of those guys, now I wouldn't say most, but a good chunk of those guys should never be in PC. They're either getting poked up and they don't have any other option. They're not actually PCs. It's like they either have to ship to British Columbia or they go to Millhaven, But, man, to turn Millhaven from what it was to what it is now, the thing I'll tell you about Max in the pen, though. Kingston Pen was PC for the last few years, right? That shit is still a crazy joint. There's not a whole lot of honor and respect. Those guys are all already done. Their names are done. There's no need for them to have respect. Do people get lawyers for parole hearings? Yeah, sometimes, yeah. I was locked up for 10 months during Corona and didn't get... Damn. That's the shifty thing about jail. Once the whole range turns on you, you're fucked. That's it. I don't care who you are. That's why you have to carry yourself like a normal human fucking being, and not carry yourself like this super bad boy who's always bad. You just can't. That's not a reality. Those guys always fall. They might have 2-3 years even in the pen where they're running shit, but they fall. And then you got the guys that are tough as shit, but they're friendly. There's no need for them to run around like that. Guess what doesn't happen? The joint doesn't turn on them. You know what I'm saying? Is there a range where you are placed until they find what level you'll be at? No, but there's a jail, which is Joyceville. I've always had problems in jail. I've met guys that always had problems in jail. Seen too many fake tough guys get exposed. They may bang on a few, but they'll always get exposed. That's why you don't need to act tough. You know? That doesn't mean you gotta act like a bitch, but like, you don't have to run around with your chest out all the time trying to prove you're the toughest dude who ever walked the planet. Like, who cares? Who cares? You're actually gonna bring more problems for yourself doing that. I did 2 years with a guy, and right as I was getting out, man tried to jump me with 6 guys. People are fucked. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That is a fact. Never PC'd though. It was nothing I did, just people trying to check me. Yeah, maybe you got a funny look. Maybe your face looks like a half chewed caramel. Is it possible to come out of jail a better person? I came out of jail a better person. It took me a whole bunch of times of coming out to be a better person, but yeah. On my first day out from the Bay, my chick and my family took me to KP tour for a joke. That's fucked up. That's cold. That's goddamn cold. Did you ever go to pay? Yeah, why not? My sister did the tour there and actually was quite terrified. I said, yeah, well, when I was in the transitional unit for parole violators, I was there. I didn't spend much time there, but I spent 3 months there total, probably. Anyways, you guys, I appreciate you guys. I gotta get out of here. But you guys already know, man. I love y'all. I'll do another live next couple days. We're gonna do a lot of lives this year. We're gonna talk. You know? Shout out to you, man. Going back for harassment, that's hilarious. You probably won't get too much time. Newborn Assassin, you already know. Michael Ferris, Diane Rendon, Nick Matcham, you already know. Newborn Assassin, Callie Nuts, Terry, you already know. You guys hit that like button before you get out of here, man. No excuses. Sharmonica, you already know. Love y'all. The new Matt Clark.